going to see different types of algae in this lecture. So we know algae are of three different types, that is chlorophyce, phaeophyce and rhodophyce. So we are going to see chlorophyce is a green algae, phaeophyce is a brown algae and rhodophyce is a red algae. Algae, three different types, that is chlorophyce, phaeophyce and rhodophyce. Chlorophyce is a green algae, phaeophyce is a brown algae and rhodophyce is a red algae. Now we are going to see different characters of different algae. As if we said that chlorophyce is a green algae, means different pigment is going to be there. In case of chlorophyce, phaeophyce contain different pigments, maybe rhodophyce contain different pigments. So we are going to discuss about the characteristics of different algae. Now we are going to see different characters of chlorophyce. Chlorophyce is unicellular algae, filamentous in nature, colonial, as well as if we are going to talk about the pigment present in the chlorophyce, means green algae, there are chlorophyll pigment A, B and C. As if we know that the chlorophyll is present inside a cell organelle, that is a chloroplast, or we can call it as a plastid. So if the plastid may be discoid, ring shape, ribbon shape or cup shape. So we are going to discuss some characters of chlorophyce, how they are going to reproduce, which spores they are going to form. And now chlorophyce is a green algae, means they are colonial. We are going to write here, okay, grass green due to presence of pigment chlorophyll pigment A and chlorophyll pigment B. They are unicellular, means made up of one cell. Colonial means they grows their colony in the colonies, means they shows their growth in the form of their colonies. Filamentous thread-like body. Chloroplast means, as if we said that chlorophyll pigment is present. So chlorophyll pigment is present inside this cell organelle known as a chloroplast. As this structure is differentiated, such as we can see, able to see discoid shape, plate-like shape, cup shape, spiral shape, reticulated shape or a ribbon-like structure. They have given us such examples, that is Ulthrid, Spirogyra, Volvox, Chlamydomonas and Chara. This is example of chlorophyce, means green algae. Now if you are going to see, this chlorophyce shows a storage food material, means they store their food material in the form of pyrenoid body, in the form of starch and protein. They store their food material, food, in the form of pyrenoid body, and pyrenoid body stores food in the form of starch and protein. So the storage food material is in the form of pyrenoid bodies, in the form of starch and protein. As well as they shows reproduction, asexual, vegetative and sexual. If we are going to talk about the vegetative mode of reproduction, then they produce fragments, means they are going to reproduce by fragmentations or they are going to form a spores. If you are going to talk about asexual reproduction, then they are going to form a zoospores in Zoosporangia. Okay, if you are talking about asexual reproduction, then zoospores are formed in the form of Zoosporangia. Zoosporangia is a sac-like structure where zoospores are going to be formed. If we are going to talk about the sexual reproduction, then in sexual reproduction, they form spores. They may be isogamous condition, means the gametes are similar to each other. Means if we are going to see the sexual reproduction, then they are going to form spores such as isogamous condition, isogamous or oogamous. These two conditions shows dissimilar spores or dissimilar gametes, and this condition shows similar gametes or similar spores. So we are going to see about the different example they have given for chlorophycin is green algae, that is Bullthrix, Spirogyra, Volvox, Chlamydomonas and Chara. Now we are going to discuss about the Phaeophyce, that is a brown algae, and then we are going to discuss about Rhodophyce. Now the second type of algae is Phaeophyce. We can call it as a brown algae. Primarily it is found in a marine habitat or a marine water, as well as we can say it shows a great variation in their size and forms. Means from simple branch it become a profused branch. They have given an example of that. Simple branched to profused branch. Such as, if we are going to discuss about simple branch, it is a filamentous structure, and here profuse branch is a complex filamentous structure. So if we are going to discuss about simple branch, we can see here the structure in this manner. And if we talked about the profuse branch, then the structure must be, or it is, so we can say it is a profuse branch, means highly complex structure. So it is a profuse branch, shows great variation, simple branch to profuse branch. Okay, and grows hundreds of meter. It grows hundreds of meter long. Now we can see the example Ectocarpus and Kelps. This is an example of Ectocarpus and this is an example of Kelps. Now they have told us they contains chlorophyll pigment. As we have seen in Chlorophyce that it contains chlorophyll pigment A, B and C. Here we can see Phaeophyce contains chlorophyll pigment A, B, C as well as carotenoids, xanthophylls and fucoxanthins. And due to more amount of xanthophylls, they are brown in color. As in olive green to brown color. Next, we have discussed in Chlorophyce that Chlorophyce algae store their food in the form of pyrenoid body in the form of starch and protein. Here we can say it that they store their food in the form of complex carbohydrate such as laminaria and mannitol. Now we are going to discuss the vegetative cell of the Phaeophyce algae. Now the vegetative cell have cellulosic cell wall, means it is having a cellulosic cell wall, a gelatinous covering outside the body known as a algae. Means if you are going to see the vegetative cell, the vegetative cell have a cellulosic cell wall, means this cell wall is a cellulosic and covered by a gelatinous substance known as algae. This substance, gelatinous substance, is known as algae. They have told that the protoplasm, means a liquid content inside the cell, have plastid, means chloroplast, centrally located vacuole and nucleus. If you are going to see the structure, it is in this manner, means the plastid is present, centrally located vacuole and nucleus at the side of the cell. So this is vacuole, nucleus and this is plastid. They have told as protoplasm contain plastid, centrally located vacuole and nucleus. So we have seen this. They have told about the plant body. So the plant body have font, strip and holdfast. This is a primitive type of organism, unicellular organism. If you are going to observe the plant body under the microscope, we can't able to see a proper or well developed stem like structure we can able to see under the microscope. So we are going to see that structure. They have told the plant body is made up of frond, step and hold fast. So the structure is so this was a structure. This leaf-like structure is known as frond. Means leaf-like structure contains chlorophyll pigment, performs photosynthesis. This is a strip. We can call it as a stalk. And this is a hold fast to attach at the substratum. Now the reproduction, how they reproduce? They reproduce by vegetative means of reproduction, by sexual as well as asexual reproduction. If we are talking about vegetative reproduction, they are going to reproduce by means of fragmentation. Means they are going to divide their body into small fragments, and then each fragments grow into new individual. And sexual reproduction by forming a spores, means biflagellated spores. It is a laterally spores, and they are going to have two flagella. One flagella is going to be small and another flagella is going to be larger one, and the shape of that spore will be pear shape. Means we can draw here the structure. It will be so this is a zoospores formed by sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction also forms a spore. If the spores are similar to each other, then means male spore and female spore is similar, then it is known as isogamous condition. If they are dissimilar to each other, means we can able to identify the male and female gamete or male or female spores, then we can able to say that it is an anisogamous or oogamous condition. So we have discussed about vegetative reproduction, sexual and asexual reproduction. Now the gametes get united or get union inside the oogonium. They get united inside the oogonium. Oogonium is a sac where the gametes are going to be fused. Okay. They are given such examples, that is Ectocarpus, Dictyota, Fucus, Laminaria and Sargassum. About Phycomycetes. Now Rhodophyceae. Rhodophyceae means red algae. They have given us Rhodophyceae means red algae. Due to presence of R-phycoerythrin, the pigment is R-phycoerythrin, and due to this pigment they appears red in color, so known as a Rhodophyceae. They are mostly marine water organism or found in marine habitat, with greater concentration found in warmer areas. Means if you are going to discuss, then they are going to found at a seashore or else at a depth of a marine water where a minimum light is penetrated. Minimum sunlight is penetrated means the water becomes warmer in condition, not hotter. So the place at the depth of the sea where the minimum light or minimum sunlight get penetrated. So we are able to see this Rhodophyceae over there. They have said that they have red thallus-like body. As if we are discussing about the thallophytes, means they are going to have a thalloid-like structure or thallus-like body. So red thallus or red thalli, fluoridine starch. In Chlorophyceae and Phaeophyceae we have discussed. In Chlorophyceae we have discussed they store their food material in the form of pyridine, means as if starch and protein. In the form of Phaeophyceae we discussed that they store their proteins or their food material in the form of complex carbohydrate, that is laminaria and mannitol. And here we are going to discuss that they store their complex food material in the form of fluoridine starch, that store their food material in the form of fluoridine starch, which is as similar as amylopectin and glycogen. Such as I have given as example, that is Polysiphonia, Propyra, Glaciolaria and Gelidium. As if we are going to discuss about the reproduction in this case, means how Rhodophyceae get reproduced. So they are reproduced by vegetative mode of reproduction, asexual mode of reproduction and sexual mode of reproduction. If you are going to see vegetative mode of reproduction, then they reproduce by fragmentation. Vegetative fragmentation. Asexual reproduction, they forms non-motile spore. As well, if you are going to talk about the sexual reproduction, then also they are going to form a non-motile spore but oogamous type. The spores are of oogamous. So sexual reproduction, non-motile spore, but the form of spore is oogamous type. So in this manner we have discussed about all three types of algae, that is Chlorophyceae, Phaeophyceae and Rhodophyceae. In our next lecture we are going to discuss about the bryophytes, the plant kingdom bryophytes.